states of the Upper South made animation resolution in encourage in the proportion of free blacks in the Upper South from less than 1% in 1792 more than 10% by 1810, but that date a total of 13.5% of all blacks in the United States were free. After that data, with the demand for souls on the rich because of the deep South expanding cotton cultivation, the numbers numbers of manipulation delicate sparingly, and an internally US helped the trade become an important source of wealth for many plants and trades. In 1807, Congress surveyed the US involvement with the Atlantic Slave Trade. Jefferson saw himself as a man of the fortunate and a scientist. He was kindly interested in expanding and expanding the West. Jefferson's major achievement as a president was the Lawrence Paris in 1803, which provided US states with vast potential for expansion west of the Mississippi River. Joseph Science himself suffered extension to explore and maps the new domain, most notably the Lewis and Clark expansion. Josephson believed deeply in Republicans and agreed it would be based on the independent human farmer and planter. He distracts cities, forecasts and banks. He also discarded the federal government and just and tried to weaken the just. However, he met his match in John Marshall of Federalist from Virginia, although the continuous specialist Supreme Court's its jurisdiction were vague. United Marshal the Chief Justice defined them, especially the power to overturn acts of Congress or state that violated the continuous first equated in 1803 in Marbury Mauldless territories expansion liberation participation white Dom Jefferson defeated Adams for the presidency in the 18,000 election. Americans were incredibly angry at the British violation of American sheep natural rights in order to hurt France. The imprisonment of 10,000 American soldiers needed by the Royal Navy to fight Napoleon and British supported for hostile Indians attacking Americans stateless in the Wide West. The may also have discussed the annexed all or part of British North America. Despite strong opposition from the Netherlands, especially from Friedrichs, who did not want to disrupt trading with Britain, Congress delegated were on June 18, 1812 all over Hazrod passes message to William Henry Fortune after the Battle of Loch Early began with what would become one of the most famous scenes in American military history. We have met the enemy and the air course. This 1865 planting by William H. Powell show very transferring to a deficient ship during the battle. The war was fascinating for both sides. Both sides tried to invite the other and were lest the American High Command reminded in payment United the last year. Until the last year, the American military proved infection because the soldiers who are relation to level home and effects to invest Canada really failed. The British blocked and American commands blanketed the Treasury and future Jerry New England who smuggled supplies to Britain. The Americans under General Williams Henry Harrison family jointed naval control of Lake Erie and defended the Indians under Townsend in Canada. While Andrews Jackson ended the Indian threat in the South State. The Indian had the expansion in the Midwest was permanently ended. The British invaded and occupied much to Mania. The British raided and burned Washington but were republic at Baltimore in 1840, where the state spending burn was writing to celebrate the Americans' success in upstate New York. A major British invasion of New York State was turned back. Finally, in early 1850, Andrew Jackson discovery defeated a major British invasion at the Battle of New Orleans, making him the most